Plenty of sunshine to start the week out there, and that's warm temperatures back into the 80s this afternoon. And it looks like in general tomorrow will be very similar with maybe some patches of fog in the morning, but mainly a sunny day. Still around 80 degrees or warmer across most of the valley again tomorrow, and probably most days this week too. There's no real big cool downs in sight, maybe a few little fluctuations with some weak cold fronts. One weak cold front's trying to come in on Wednesday. That one's falling apart, and then another weak one maybe Friday, but both of them making very little difference in the temperatures. So right now it's warm, temperatures up in the 80s. We've been above 80 everywhere on this map, but now it's starting to fall back into the 70s closer to the coast, even 79 in Harlingen now, but still 82 in McAllen, 84 in Rio Grande City. Barely any wind blowing today with those light winds around. You had a little bit of fog this morning, and wind speeds have picked up just a little bit. You see still coming in from the south and east across the area, and where the air is coming in off the Gulf, keeping temperatures just a little bit cooler now, but a speed up to about 15 miles per hour in parts of Cameron and Wilson counties, but really not too much wind blowing. This evening, temperatures go from about 70 or so, a little above that at sunset and around 7 p.m., and then falling slowly through the 60s. Should make it down closer to maybe 60 or the upper 50s late tonight. And if the winds stay light enough and skies stay clear enough, you might have some patches of fog very late tonight. I mean, we're talking, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning towards sunrise tomorrow. So still have those ingredients, clear skies, and you have these long winter nights with the light winds possible tonight, and a little bit of an increase in humidity maybe late tonight. You saw that wind flow coming back in off the Gulf. So that could combine to set at least a little bit of fog up, maybe not widespread fog everywhere, but wouldn't be surprised if you see some patches of fog around, especially like in the ranch country or headed north of the valley in the morning. Lows tonight, though, again, do eventually bottom out mainly in the upper 50s and a few spots in the lower 60s, except for warmer right along the coast, but mainly clear skies most of tonight. A lot of sunshine out there today, and no clouds really anywhere in sight. Once in a while, you have a little puffy cloud here and there, but no significant cloud cover around. And Future Track does show the rest of tonight kind of just very quiet. Still, locking yourself inside for some Cyber Monday shopping. Still, you can go shopping all evening at home if you want and into the nighttime hours. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, though, maybe a little bit of patchy fog early in the morning, but otherwise the sunshine comes back and mostly sunny skies, maybe a few of these puffy clouds now and then, and temperatures back above 80 degrees. Wednesday, you notice a few more clouds increasing in the morning. There is a weak cold front, kind of a weakening cold front we'll call it. It's kind of falling apart the closer it gets to us. So by Wednesday, you see a little patch of green here and there. Future Track indicates maybe 1 or 2 sprinkles or a weak shower as that front rolls through by midday, but behind it, just a small drop in humidity and temperatures as we go through Wednesday night and part of Thursday, but really no big changes in temperatures behind that front. So the first 7-day forecast, highs around 83 tomorrow, 81 on Wednesday, 80 on Thursday. So, I mean, technically that's a cool down, but it's not a real noticeable one. You should see a bit of a drop in the humidity Wednesday night and Thursday, but then by the weekend, we're already still back in the low to mid 80s. Another weak front may come through Friday, but does almost nothing to the temperatures. Some of the models do hint, though, that a disturbance behind it might pick up the clouds a bit on Saturday with a very small chance of 1 or 2 showers then. So we'll keep an eye on that for your weekend coming up in your first 1-5 forecast. Carrie?
Well, Alan, it is Cyber Monday, and businesses are projecting that this will be the biggest online shopping day in U.S. history. This comes on the heels of a record $7.9 billion in online sales over Black Friday and Thanksgiving Day combined. ABC's Elizabeth Hur is in New York with a roundup of some of today's can't-miss deals.
Holiday shopping off to a record-setting start for retailers, and Cyber Monday will not disappoint. That's according to the National Retail Foundation, revealing its recent survey found some 78 million Americans plan on clicking their way to savings.
More and more people are shopping online, so the online sales are exploding.
In the end, experts predicting shoppers will spend more than $6.5 billion, the most ever spent in just one day. Keeping Amazon